lessons, we solve some questions under ICT tools. In today's lesson, we'll be learning about text editors and word processors. At the end of the lesson, I expect you to be able to define a text editor and also state some examples of text editors. So let's take a look at what a text editor is. When we say a text editor, it's a software that is used in preparing what? Text documents. You should know that the text editor is an application software. You should know the text editor is an application what? Software. Yeah, you should know it's an application software that is used in preparing what? Text documents. You should know that the text editor is very fast and it requires small amount of what? Memory. When you install it, it's not that huge. We don't normally use the text editor to format or edit plenty stuffs like the word processor, which is the Microsoft Word. We'll get to look at that one in our subsequent lesson. The text editor just requires a less amount of memory to be installed. Let's take a look at some examples of the text editor. So examples of text editor. One, we have the Notepad. As you can see on the screen, that is how the window of the Notepad looks like. It doesn't have any formatting toolbar, it doesn't have any editing toolbar on it. It's very, very simple. And this Notepad or this text editor is normally used in programming language. So we'll get to know about this programming language and we will use the Notepad more when we are looking at our programming in our subsequent lesson. Let's look at another example. This is the WordPad, and I gave you the file extension for this WordPad, which is the t.txt. Don't forget, that's a file extension for the WordPad. So that's how the window looks like. It has a little bit stuff on them, but it's not as much as the Microsoft Word. So this is how the WordPad looks like when you open it. That's the window as you see on your screen. It's an example of a text editor. In the beginning of the lesson, our objective is to know what a text editor is and to see some examples of text editors. In our next lesson, we'll be looking at the word processor. See you in the next lesson.